Rescuers in Turkey are preparing to begin one of the largest and most difficult cave rescues ever to save an American man who became really sick thousands of feet underground. 40-year-old Mark Dickey is an experienced caver and an instructor with the National Cave Rescue Commission. He's been stuck more than 3,000 feet deep inside Turkey's Morja cave since Saturday, when he began suffering stomach bleeding. Medics raced into the cave earlier this week and gave Dickey emergency blood transfusions. But now the hard part is actually going to be getting him out of this complex cave system. The cave is narrow and cold and wet and full of tight passageways. And if Dickey needs a stretcher, rescuers say it could take up to 10 days to get him out. Joining us now is Anmar Mirza, the former national coordinator for the National Cave Rescue Commission. Anmar, thanks so much for being here. You said at one point to one of our producers earlier that Mark is a friend and a colleague, and I'm very hopeful. But this is about as bad as it gets in rescue, and I'm mentally preparing for this to have a bad outcome. That sounds pretty dire.
So that was in the initial reports that we had, that we did not expect it to turn out as well as it has. We are much more hopeful now than we were 3 days ago.
Why?
First off, his condition has improved substantially. In the initial reports, the bleeding was not being able to be controlled. We weren't sure why the bleeding was happening, but it was uncontrolled at that point. Had it not been able to be controlled, it most likely would have been fatal.
Now, doctors still have not given the go-ahead for the rescue mission to begin. Why not?
So at this point, and this is speculation on my part, Mark is still fairly weak from having 3 or 4 days of not being able to eat, and also a substantial amount of blood loss. That it doesn't matter how strong you are if you're not eating for several days and you've lost a lot of blood, it makes you very, very weak.
Anmar, give us some context for how difficult this is going to be. I've heard that there are some parts of this cave that are so narrow you have to shimmy through them on your stomach. What are you going to do in those places?
So if Mark has to be evacuated in a rescue litter, that's a basket that he gets put into, then those passages will have to be enlarged. And my understanding is that the Bulgarian team is currently in charge of doing that.
What does that mean exactly?
Can get through, so they quite literally have to break the rock to make it big enough for him to get through there. Hammers and chisels and even very small, we call it microblasting, it's very small gunpowder charges that can crack the rock safely without creating a lot of fumes. Is
that dangerous, using these small explosives?
No, it's not dangerous at all. It's actually a quite safe technique.
Okay. Rescue missions from caves this deep and this twisty are very, very rare and very, very difficult. Is there a chance they will not be able to pull this off?
No, I actually am very, very confident that the teams that are there, I know many of the folks who are on the Hungarian team, and I know a few of the folks in the Italian teams, and they are all top-notch, competent people. And this is not the biggest technical challenge here is getting Mark out. His medical condition is the biggest technical challenge here. What they're doing currently is preparing the cave to upgrade the rigging that's in the cave, the ropes and the anchors, so that for the rescue, we normally, when we're caving, we've only got a few people who are going through it. But on a rescue, you might have dozens to 100 people going through any given point. So the rigging has to be a lot stronger and a lot more redundant than it would be if we're just doing expedition style caving. And all of that takes time. There's an enormous amount of rope in it.
Wow. Anmar Mirza, this is one heck of an undertaking and really tough, really difficult. Thanks for being with us tonight and filling us in on the challenges ahead in the days. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.